fall road. This is what it does sometimes. It's not bad through here. A couple of slick spots here and there. The problem is it's not that cold. It's about 25 Fahrenheit. So it's just kind of sloppy, wet, muddy. Slippery when it's this temperature. When it's minus 30, it's not really that slippery. It's just a dry powder. That's why it's better when it's, the colder it is, the better. The last few weeks it's been pretty nice up here, with the exception of rain, but it is what it is. Although this wasn't supposed to start till Saturday, it's Friday. I guess someone kind of slid a little bit. I guess someone forgot to tell Mother Nature. get the other side of Atigun, the weather will be totally different. It'll probably be just rain. Probably be above freezing. Once we get past Atigun. The most inopportune time they come down the road. I was going to slide back there in that wet stuff. Here in a few miles. Not 25 feet of snow, but 25 feet, I guess, up, and then it's mud, or I don't know. They've probably been working it, I'm sure. Southbound Atigun going up. to the top. Slippery as hell right here. Southbound dropping off Atigun. So we'll call it. I can't see if anything's coming down or not anyway. We'll take it easy so we don't do too much slipping and sliding. What is this? God dang it. Somebody spun out or something. He's got to shovel his way out. Damn it.
Please, you gotta go in that pickup. You gotta go. Stuck in the depths there.
Sideways.
Come on down, Pathfinder, you go.
Whew. Down in that gear. Solid stuff right here. There we go. All right. That was a bit hair-raising. I don't mind telling you. I realized I couldn't stop, and I had to go off into that pile of snow to keep from hitting that pickup. I'm glad he moved when he did, and I was able to stop when I did. That could have been bad with that truck coming up the other way. right here or what? You may be putting chains on. It's really slick right up at the top, man. I come down sideways for a minute. So, but you'll be all right. You're loaded. All right, man. Yep. I'm gonna let him know what's going on. I was literally coming down sideways. If somebody would have been coming up right then, it would have been a disaster. That's the bad thing about this road in the spring and in the fall, is that's when that stuff happens. That stuff doesn't usually happen in the dead of winter when it's minus 30. It happens when the temps, right now we're sitting at 32. Once you get on this side of the pass, it starts warming up. And that's when you get stuff like that. I'm empty, but I'm still going to take it easy down the pass, just in case I run into another patch. Once you, you know, once you're going down, you're going down, like right there. I thought that was it, man. That was, I said, well, here we go. I'm either going to hit the side of the mountain or I'm going to go off the mountain. And don't want to go off the mountain. Don't want to do either, but definitely don't want to go off the mountain. It's probably best that I did have to slow down for that pickup, because if I didn't, I might have hit that icy patch a little faster than I did, and yeah, that would have been no bueno. Yeah, that would have been no bueno. It's 33 now. See, I knew exactly what I said. The weather's always different once you get down Atigun or get to the other side of it. It's a different world over here. At least this time of year. The weather warms up a little bit. And then we'll get down the shelf down here, and it'll be better. They're having a cold rain and cold foot right now. At least that's last time I had a signal and could check. It seems bumpy. Anyway, woo! Well, today you saw me go sideways down Atigun. At least, a little ways in, far enough to where I thought, well, this will be riveting video, man. They may see me go off over the mountain. And believe me, if I'd lived, I'd have posted it. I wish I'd have posted it when I went off in a ditch earlier in the year, but I didn't. I had a video running, but I think I ended up deleting it. Because after I went in the ditch, I forgot, and I just let it run and run and run, And I could have clipped it, and I didn't even think about it. And I said, well, I'll just delete it. And then after that, I thought, dang it, I should have kept it and just edited it. But, oh well. Because I would have liked to have watched it. This one, I don't know if I want to watch this one or not. I don't know, man. We'll see. We'll get on down to the shelf. And once we get down the shelf, we ought to be alright. I mean, it's not bad here, it's just muddy. Our yard guy will appreciate how dirty this truck and trailer will be unless I hit a good amount of rain down on the Parks Highway. Yeah, somebody's going to end up, that's going to be a bad deal right there. They need to get up there and fix that, clean that up, get a blade on that, because somebody's going to end up going, they're going to slide sideways and somebody's going to be coming up and it's going to be bad. Or somebody's going to slide downhill and they won't be able to stop. And that's how people end up going backwards off the mountain like that. Muddy mess. The warmer it gets. It's up to 34 now. Turn this down. That's my VHF radio. Atigun would give me trouble. Well, I say I knew. I figured Atigun would give me trouble. This is why it gets so much slicker down in the lower 48 sometimes when it snows, because the temperature's not cold enough. You know, like I say, when it's like minus 30, that snow's like a dry powder. You can blow right through it. You can even get some traction on it. But when it's upper 20s, low 30s like that, it's just slick. And this is when I hate to get out and even touch anything on this truck. It's going to be such a muddy mess. A guy that happened to where he was going uphill and he started sliding backwards and he almost went off the mountain. He was about to jump out of the truck, which is what you should do, obviously. And he was able to stop right at the edge because there was a pile of snow right there. And he got off the haul road for a while, man. It scared him. He did local work for, I don't know, for a few months before he finally got back on it. There's nothing scarier than losing control, not having control of your vehicle. That's the scary thing, I think. You do not have control. You can't stop, you know, or you can't turn either way, or you end up going one way instead of the other. I mean, I knew, well, if I hit that little pile of snow, if I can get over to my right, that'll stop me. It wasn't sliding fast, and I didn't want to slide into the back of that pickup. And then, of course, you got the guy coming up the other way, and you're like, oh, great. Shelf up here. down the shelf. Make sure there's nobody coming up. Get in gear.
You're probably gonna be just fine, John. You hit it with speed at the bottom. You ain't gonna need your chain. I will. You don't even need to stop. Wait for me. I'll let him get up there. Get to the other side. Wait for me. I'll have somebody that ought to be done.
Somebody's on the radio talking about chains. I hope they're going north. Shouldn't need any down here. Warm as it is. Last thing you want to do is have to get out in the mud and chain up. That sucks. Bad enough you got to lay in the snow and do it. But in the mud is no bueno.
How'd you do on the pass there, Lyndon? Did you have to chain up? The other side's good. This side's left 700 feet. Like this one pass. Alright. You think it's worth chaining or what? Yeah, I'd throw it to that. Yep. Pull them off on top. Alright, thank you.
See these guys, they didn't call it out. They saw me coming down. They decided they're going to come up.
You guys come on around there whenever you want, man.
Alright, there's the shelf. I'll turn my traction control off. Let's turn the wipers up some more. That's about it. It's 35 degrees now. We just got a wet rain, snow, kind of muddy, nasty, dirty.
You good? Still just staying all the way to the top.
I'll go ahead and end this video. I appreciate you watching. Please like and subscribe.
You know, you can join a bobtail if you fucking hit it with speed. You'll be just fine.
Anyway, I'm sorry. Somebody was saying something on the radio. I was listening, but I'm sorry. Anyway, I appreciate you watching. Thank you.